What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a very special NASCAR Authentics diecast review on the boss man himself, Ross Chastain, and his 2022, not 2023, his 2022 Be a Moose Foundation Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and Trackhouse Racing. But this is no ordinary car. Finally, after 2 years of waiting, 2 years of trying, I have finally found the infamous Hail Melon Checkers of Records car, and I am so excited. Thanks to the best of 2023 wave, or the 2023 Wave 12, which you can find out exclusively at Walmart, I believe probably Target too. But yeah, remember this is for 6 and plus, so you know, choking hazards may apply. And yeah, the packaging is pretty basic and bland, and you can definitely tell it's from 2023 because of that 75th anniversary logo. And here's the back if you guys want to see that, and all the other cars that were originally messed up and now they're better quality. But now let's get on to the diecast unboxing and the official diecast review of the Hail Melon car for Ross Chastain. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and yeah, we are already looking at the good stuff right here, man. I cannot believe it took me this long to finally find the famous Hail Melon car, and I'm really glad I waited this for a long time, because if you guys aren't aware, when the Gold Series version of this car came out, there was one little error that came out on that car that we actually got in the NASCAR Authentics version. As you guys can see, usually we don't have window banners on NASCAR Authentics diecast, and Lionel Racing actually forgot to put the right windshield on this. You guys can see Chastain was in the playoffs on the original car from the Gold Series scale diecast. It did not even have the regular name banner. It had the yellow spoiler, but not the yellow name banner. So in cahoots of that, Lionel said, hey, you know, we're gonna bring this back because we want to owe you guys an apology. And all I can say is that, Lionel, you guys are a real one for that, so thank you for that. Because of that, this car has been an absolutely, I guess you could say, a Hail Mary to find. I mean, I understand you can get this at a Cracker Barrel Wave 2, if I'm not mistaken. Not Wave 2, but you know what I mean. You can get this at Cracker Barrel as well. But I think their prices have inflated. I think they're, what, like $7.99 now? Which, I mean, whoo, that's a little bit more compared to an original NASCAR Authentics car. But man, just look at this car, man. I understand why. It's a shame we can't get like any, detail on the tires besides the nice chrome metal. But just, yeah, just an absolutely just a pretty historic car that we are not going to ever probably see ever again. I mean, unless your name is Christopher Bell. I mean, Christopher Bell tried to do that last year and it didn't work out. Or it was in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the Be a Moose, I guess you could say Ross Chastain was quite a moose after this car, but the Hail Melon car, one of the most viral moments from the start of the debut of the next gen car. Really cool, really exciting stuff. And I think the only people who are not gonna like this car is probably Denny Hamlin fans, because Hamlin unfortunately did not make it into the Final Four. Chastain did. But yeah, this thing is pretty much just, I mean, come on, dude, let's get a nice closer look at this, because we are looking at fine details, and this is supposed to, I really thought that this car was going to get released in a Winter Circle Wave. I really thought. But this is probably the one and only time we're going to get a Checkers or Records diecast in NASCAR Authentics. We used to get Race Winnie diecast a lot, but just, man, this is so freaking cool, dude. I mean, the amount of detail they had to put on this was so cool. And then we got Rob Rose. I think that's the name of, like, I don't know, someone who probably they were doing a memorial to or something. Or could be a Moose Fraternity member. Who knows? They see the Moose right here, Advent Health. You definitely tell this car is showing his ages, because heck, this is when Chastain was an absolute menace. I'm still waiting for him to kind of go back into that route. But see, we got Chastain or Chastian, or I don't know, Chastain, but that's just the roof rails. They didn't even have to add this detail on the back either, man, so I got to give Lionel for that. The nice yellow spoiler, as I know this is like opposite day, but you know what's not opposite? That overexposure. I don't know why I'm trying to make this into a meme, but hey, because, you know, heck, my reviews are pretty chaotic. But we got the Moose Fraternity car, and then don't worry, you think this side is not going to look good, but we do got some nice little marks right here, probably when he was making contact and banging fenders with some people, because heck, Chastain was not really a friendly individual when it came into the 2022 season. Some more scrapes and marks right here. And you see the carbon fiber detail and the jack stand arrow. And you see just more damage on this car. And like I said, good luck trying to find this car. and try not to get at an inflated price, but I got a feeling somebody will, because this is a viral car, and somebody who is not a NASCAR fan, I'm assuming, as I don't want to get my rant voice on, but I know you guys do like that, will probably buy this car in the bulks and jack it up to a ridiculous price so they can make a quick buck. And you know I'm going to say to those people, scalp or no scalping. But you see, number one, and don't worry, that's probably what I'm also going to show to the scalpers, you know, the nice Uno Memento, but but we see the NASCAR Cup Series logo, round of 8, a lot of other scrapes, and we also do got a 75, that's not a 75th anniversary logo, but that's 75 of something, so hey, how about that? This is before the 75th anniversary of NASCAR, but you see just the tires, just really cool detail. Come out to the front. I have reviewed the Moose car before, which might give you a nice little hint of what is to come in this diecast review. But just for a diecast that didn't even won the dang race, I must say this is probably one of the best race version diecasts that we got in this wave, just because they added this detail, man. That is so cool. Just thank you, Lionel. Thank you. I mean, it just goes to show you that, like, hey, even with all their mistakes, they could actually make a lot of good things right. And speaking of that, we probably now need to go on to the side-by-side comparison for you guys. So hopefully you guys are going to have your big Moose face ready, because we are going to be doing a comparison on another Be a Moose car. And this is not his car that he drove at, you know, Martinsville, but this is his Talladega win. So how about that? And I love doing these comparisons because, like I said before, not every car is going to look the same. In this case, I mean, yeah, you can definitely see that they really utilize the space a lot more on the Checkers or Wreckers car compared to the Talladega win. And even though you can see the gradient a lot more on here, but comment below, do you guys prefer this type of the, do you guys prefer this layout of the Moose scheme, or do you guys prefer the one that he has right now, where it's a lot more simpler? But I don't know, there's something about this car that's just so iconic that I kind of wish he brought it back. I mean, he only drove it for like one season, and after that they changed the scheme, which, don't get me wrong, I like the foil number on the newer one, but just, I don't know, man. This scheme is so iconic, and maybe that's the reason why they changed it, because, heck, there's never going to be another Hail Melon unlike Ross Chastain. And comment below, what were you guys, what was your guys' initial reactions when you guys saw that? When I saw it, I watched it with my dad, and I showed all my everybody in my family who doesn't really watch NASCAR. I showed them this moment. They're like, wow, like, it didn't even feel like it was real, because just how slow the cars were going in the turns. And then you got Chastain just going, you know, like that. As I know that's a pretty dated meme, but oh Lord, we got Sound Effects 101 with OBB. God dang. Probably should, I don't know, keep that in mind if I ever get bored and want to create some different content for you guys on this channel. Still trying to do the ASMR stuff too, but this is the best we got right here. But yeah, dude, I mean, hopefully, and I don't know if you guys just like Mooses or Ross Chastain or even Watermelon, and if you guys like riding the wall, I mean, you probably should go and get this diecast, because it is a nice model, to say at the very least. But hey, and feel free to check out my Talladega win if you guys haven't already, because this was also released in winter circles. But yeah, finally, after all these years, I got it done, and I'm quite excited, man. So thanks to Walmart or Target, wherever I got this from, in my latest What's in Stores video. Hey, and if you guys are new to this channel, probably recommend you guys checking that out and all the other NASCAR Authentics reviews that I've done, as I think we're going to be rolling off now to the end of this video. So hopefully you all enjoyed this, and this is going to wrap up the diecast review of the beamoose.org Chevrolet Camaro, driven by the one and only Ross Chastain. This is the this is a car that is going to be in the history books. So we're going to be off and away with this Hail Melon car, and until we meet again, I will see you guys next time on another diecast review. And hey, I guess we're gonna I don't know, moose our way out of here.